So back to code with Gabriel section, and in this module we are going to be talking about pictures. So there has been this conflict issue between image tag and picture tag. So the picture tag is actually introduced in HTML5 so that's to be able to point or locate to multiple sources of images. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So right here we can see that we actually have the first image, which we do the mapping, and right inside the coffee, this is where I'm going to be doing the sources right now. So I just want to convert this. Instead of having the image source, I'm going to eradicate this and put this right here. So we are going to have the picture, then have it close like this. In between the picture, then is where we are going to have the source tag. So like the source tag, then permit me to close it. The first thing we are going to be declaring, which is the attribute, is the median. So the media actually is a kind of a query that allows us to do a query and specify a particular amount of screen that we want the image, the next image we want to show, we want it to pop up to the screen. So in this case, we want it when we have the minimum width of the screen is 600 pixels, which actually looks like on a phone for me, or a small phone for me, or a small device to me. Then we have the source set. So we have to set the source of the image that we actually pointed to, that we want to show. In this case, we want to show the images splash the workplace dot jpg. Yeah, that's where we actually pointing to. And right here we want to now go ahead and show the image that we actually want it to be like a flag image, the main image that is going to show. So I want the coffee to show up, and I can also set the alternate of this coffee to be coffee as did before, and I'm going to wrap this up. So now we can go back to the page right here, and clicking on the object again is actually take us to link into the coffee. So we are not having this viewing on this screen. I don't know what's up. Let me see if I actually mix anything. So we have the image, this image, the source to be images splash coffee dot jpg, then coffee. Okay, it seems to be worked to me. Let us see what we've got. So now right here, when I actually try to put it, is this source is not for .jpg. I want it to be found images splash. Let me see. Let's do this before we actually continue. We can do images splash. I want the coffee house 2. No, I don't want to show the coffee. Okay, coffee house 2 like that. So let me just close this up and refresh this. It's still not popping up. What's up? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, let us go ahead and continue the implementation. I don't know what's up with this. So if you see right here, this is what I wanted to show. This one is not actually what I want to show. If I try to actually go back into this, let me set this to responsive, and let me just drag this to this side, like do it drag to this side, then I can be able to drag this to this side too. So you can see right here we are having the width to be 777, and if I try to drag it, the moment I'm dragging it is going down in value, and if I drag it up, it's coming back up in value. So we have the query to be set to the minimum width, which is our minimum width, which is equals to 600 pixels. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. So we can just go ahead and shrink it until we have something like 600 pixels below. So we are in 660 something, so we are going. So immediately we enter something like 600 below, you can see the image of the coffee will actually pop up right now. So we are having the coffee image pumping up right now. So let us go back. Instead of setting the image tag itself, let us go back and set a median query for a source of the image that links to this guy right here. So okay, so sorry, we have the workplace images splash workplace, we have the coffee. Okay, right now, so when we go and shrink into this onto this page right now, we can realize that it's actually the coffee image that is being showing up now, that is actually showing up. The coffee image is showing up. So we actually want the workplace dot jpg. This is my bad, so this is what I do. Oh Jesus, I don't want to do this. So let us back to the screen. You can see everything is now working fine now. Everything is working super fine now. So while we are actually on a minimum screen of 600 pixels, we are having the coffee image is actually pumping up. And if we actually go ahead and enter the developer mode, put things on responsive, then the moment we actually begin to go down as we enter 600 pixels below, we can see the image actually shows up. The coffee shows up now. So when we go back, the workplace actually shows up, and that's because we are in 841 width. And when we go down, then the coffee actually shows up right now. So what this query actually does is that, what if we change this to maximum? Okay, let's just refresh this. So when we are actually working with the maximum, is until actually we have 600 pixels and above, that is when we are going to see the coffee image now. So let's just do this. So immediately we enter 600 above, we can realize that we are having the coffee image being pop up right now. So when we go to 600 below, we are having the coffee image pop up right now. So that is actually how you can go ahead and use the source median query along with the whatever value you are trying to just put on your screen, based on this query. So the media query goes like, when we are having something maximum with 600 pixels and above, we need this to be showing up, and immediately we goes down, we need the 600 pixels and above, we need the workplace image to be showing up, and immediately it actually enters something like that, we need this other image to be showing up. So go ahead and play around with it. You can see the difference between the picture and the image tag right now. So thank you guys, see you in the next tutorial.